Good day, Farms family. Today is the last day of the first week of our project. And today I'm really excited to be out here with Mr. Tim Liddy, our golf course architect. And I wanted to take this opportunity to introduce him to you. We're gonna have a little chat, talk about our project, what's going on and what's kind of inspired this project for him.
I've been here, I think, 3 days, and we're getting started. You can probably see behind us, we've already created a mess. So deconstruction is part of construction, and we are scraping off some of the old sod and getting some shaping going.
The first day he was here was Wednesday, and during that middle of the day we already had some shaping going on, and you can see changes. We're out on hole 6 right now. We're on the green. Holes 5 and 6 have had the most work so far. We're seeing people kind of spread out into 7 and 4 and onto 3. They're doing some pre-work down there. So quite a few holes are being affected already as we move forward. So Tim, before you got here, what was the most exciting thing or thing you were looking forward to the most before you arrived here this week?
Well, San Diego is a great place to hang, number one. But the golf course is very special to me. You know, it's got the Dye heritage component. I worked with Mr. Dye for almost 30 years, so, you know, I see his and hear his voice when I'm on this golf course.
Tim, it's been a pleasure working with you, and I've been learning so much and just kind of soaking up everything, and I wanted to bring a little bit of that to our membership. You've talked about the detail, the craftsmanship, all the stuff that Mr. Dye put into his golf courses. And you've used a term that I have never really heard used, and I wanted you to explain it to the membership, which is Tim will talk about shadows a lot and creating shadows. And I think it ties into that detail and that craftsmanship. So maybe tell the farms members, you know, what your thoughts are on why you need shadows on a golf course.
I guess I'll go back to Mr. Dye would never like a big plain surface. He would always want to carve it up, and we would carve it up in such a way that the morning sun would provide a certain aesthetic of shadows. Evening sun would do the same. And I think it brings a lot of beauty and aesthetics to the golfing experience, as well as it's Scotland. You know, you go play Scotland, you see all that intricate shaping around the greens that Mother Nature has done, and we're trying to emulate that.
Tim, we're out here on hole 6. Hole 5 and 6 are the first 2 holes you've been working on. Maybe give your initial thoughts and ideas and some of the things you're thinking about and doing out here on holes 5 and 6.
The front half of the green on 5, we're going to make it more playable so that you can bump it on from the forward tees, something that Mr. Dye was adamant about. The back right and back left will guard with bunkers, but again, the front half will be much more playable for the average golfer. Golf hole number 6, we flipped the cart path from the left side of the fairway to the right side, and we've hidden it the best we can. And it really has opened up the fairway. It really looks good, and you're getting not so much of a bowling alley golf hole but fairway, but you're going to get a little bit of turning, much like a Ross fairway will wind in and out, as well as extend the view through the green on 6 all the way across the golf course. So I'm excited about that and excited about opening the left-hand side of this fairway. It's going to be really, I think, maybe one of the best changes on the entire project.
And it's one of the things Tim's told me is probably going to be the most time-consuming on the project. This is one of our shorter holes for a par 4, but you know, probably going to take some of the most work to get this thing exactly right, because it's a pretty tight corridor up here. There's not a ton of room, and he seems to be trying to use all of it.
And the hardest thing about when you shape a golf hole from tee to green, when you have to kind of create the entire golf hole, you have to be careful that it doesn't look artificial. You've really got to be a little more cognizant of natural lines, and that's what we're paying a lot of attention to that.
So Tim, you've mentioned that you are going to be on site most days. You know, why do you think that's important?
A couple reasons for me. One is I'll be here making probably 20 to 40 decisions every day. And if I'm not here making those decisions, this guy sitting on the bulldozer is making that decision, and that's usually not the decision I want. So that's important. Number two, I love it, playing in the dirt. I mean, how much more fun can that be? And three, finally, I would say I'm at the point in my career where this is a legacy piece. You know, I'm 72. I probably have maybe one or two more projects that I want to do. And this is one of those that I want to build my legacy on. This will have a Pete Dye, his name on it, but people will know that I was here to bring that heritage back, which I'm very proud of.
So Tim, thank you so much for being here today, taking the time. This is not what Tim loves to do. He'd rather be out there with his boots in the mud, and we asked him to come over here during everyone's lunch break and spend some time with us. So super excited to have you here.
Thanks. Thanks.
Can't wait to see how this goes and to be with you every step of the way. So thank you again.
And I can't wait to show them when we go from brown to green over the next couple months. Maybe we come back and do this again.
Good, look forward to that. We'll love to continue to do more of these, maybe monthly as we move forward through the project, take you through all the different stages and get his personal insights so that, we want you to understand all the 20 to 40 decisions that he makes every day. Maybe we don't go into that much detail, but we'll bring everyone along for the ride. Have a wonderful day.